You Gotta Stay Happy, 1948, a romantic comedy co-starring Joan Fontaine. In a landscape of 1940 cinema, a decade wrestling with post-war anxieties and the burgeoning promise of a new era, comedies often served as a necessary dose of escapism. Amidst the glamorous melodramas and hard-boiled noirs, You Gotta Stay Happy, a 1948 offering starring James Stewart and Joan Fontaine, stands out as a delightfully chaotic and surprisingly poignant exploration of ambition, resilience, and the unexpected paths life can take. While not as widely celebrated as some of Stewart's more iconic roles, You Gotta Stay Happy possesses a unique charm, a blend of screwball energy and heartfelt moments that continues to resonate with audiences today. The film tells the story of Marvin Payne, James Stewart, a struggling airline pilot burdened with a mountain of debt and a desperate need to prove himself. He dreams of starting his own cargo service, a venture fueled by ambition and the naive optimism that often characterizes Stewart's early roles. His precarious financial situation leads him to accept a seemingly straightforward job, transporting a wealthy heiress, Dee Dee Dillwood, Joan Fontaine, from New York to California. However, Dee Dee isn't just any passenger. She's running away from an unwanted marriage to the controlling and possessive Henry Benson, Eddie Albert. And in a moment of impulsive desperation, she hides inside Marvin's plane, amongst the boxes of perfume he's transporting. The discovery ignites a chain of events that transforms Marvin's simple cargo flight into a hilarious and increasingly improbable odyssey. What follows is a whirlwind of misunderstanding, mistaken identity, and slapstick humor, as Marvin and Dee Dee find themselves entangled with a motley crew of characters. There's Georgia, Olga San Juan, a vivacious dancer traveling with a troupe of performing fleas. Yes, you read that right. Mr. Caslin, Percy Kilbride, a quirky inventor whose latest contraption threatens to disrupt their journey, and a couple of inept gangster types, Willard Parker and Porter Hall, who mistakenly believe Marvin is transporting valuable jewels. The genius of You Gotta Stay Happy lies in its commitment to embracing the absurd. Director H.C. Potter, known for his lighthearted touch, deftly orchestrates the chaos, allowing the comedic talents of the cast to shine. The film moves at a breakneck pace, with each scene building upon the previous one in a cascading effect of escalating absurdity. From runaway brides to performing fleas, the film throws everything at the screen, daring the audience to resist its infectious energy. James Stewart, in his quintessential boy-next-door charm, is perfectly cast as Marvin. He embodies the character's inherent goodness and unwavering optimism, even as the situation spirals further and further out of control. Stewart's comedic timing is impeccable, his reactions to the increasingly bizarre circumstances both believable and hilarious. He portrays Marvin as a man who, despite his financial struggles and the sheer lunacy of his present predicament, refuses to give up on his dreams. Joan Fontaine, known for her dramatic roles in films like Rebecca and Suspicion, demonstrates a surprisingly adept talent for comedy. As Dee Dee, she is initially presented as a pampered and somewhat spoiled heiress, but as the film progresses, she reveals a hidden strength and a desire to break free from the constraints of her privileged life. Fontaine's performance is nuanced, portraying Dee Dee's vulnerability and her growing admiration for Marvin's unwavering spirit. The chemistry between Stewart and Fontaine is palpable, making their eventual romantic connection believable and satisfying. The supporting cast further elevates the film's comedic impact. Olga San Juan's Georgia is a whirlwind of energy and exuberance, providing a welcome dose of Latin flair. Percy Kilbride's Mr. Caslin is a delightful eccentric, his inventions adding another layer of chaos to the already unpredictable journey. Even the minor characters, such as the bumbling gangsters, contribute to the film's overall comedic effect. Beyond its slapstick humor, You Gotta Stay Happy subtly explores themes of ambition, freedom, and the pursuit of happiness. Marvin's relentless pursuit of his dream airline, despite facing numerous setbacks, serves as an inspiring example of perseverance. Dee Dee's decision to abandon her arranged marriage is a powerful statement about female agency and the importance of choosing one's own path. The film suggests that true happiness lies not in material wealth or societal expectations, but in embracing the unexpected and finding joy in the journey. However, You Gotta Stay Happy is not without its flaws. In retrospect, some of the comedic elements, particularly those involving the performing fleas, might appear dated or even slightly absurd to modern audiences. The film's reliance on stereotypical characterizations, while common for the era, can also feel somewhat problematic today. Furthermore, the plot, while entertaining, can feel somewhat convoluted and far-fetched. The sheer number of coincidences and improbable events requires a significant suspension of disbelief on the part of the viewer. However, these minor flaws are ultimately overshadowed by the film's genuine charm and its undeniable comedic energy. You Gotta Stay Happy also shines a light on the changing landscape of post-war America. The film reflects the burgeoning entrepreneurial spirit of the era, as individuals sought to create their own opportunities and build a better future. Marvin's dream of starting his own airline speaks to this aspirational mindset, highlighting the desire for independence and self-reliance that characterized the post-war generation. Moreover, the film subtly critiques the rigid social structures and expectations that still prevailed in 1940s America. Dee Dee's rebellion against her arranged marriage is a reflection of the growing desire for greater freedom and autonomy, particularly for women. The film's message is clear. Happiness is not something to be found in conformity, but in embracing one's individuality and pursuing one's own dreams. In conclusion, You Gotta Stay Happy is a delightful and often overlooked comedic gem from the late 1940s. While perhaps not Stewart's most critically acclaimed role, it showcases his versatility as an actor and his undeniable comedic talent. Paired with Joan Fontaine's surprisingly adept comedic performance and a strong supporting cast, the film delivers a consistently entertaining and genuinely funny experience. The enduring charm of You Gotta Stay Happy lies in its embrace of the absurd, its celebration of the underdog, and its ultimately optimistic message about the power of dreams and the importance of staying positive in the face of adversity. While some of its comedic elements might feel dated to modern audiences, the film's heart remains firmly intact. It's a reminder that sometimes the best way to navigate the chaos of life is to simply embrace the absurdity, laugh along the way, and, as the title suggests, you gotta stay happy. In a world that often feels overwhelmingly serious, You Gotta Stay Happy offers a welcome dose of levity and a reminder that sometimes, just sometimes, things will work out in the end, even if in the most unexpected and hilarious ways imaginable. The film is a testament to the enduring power of classic Hollywood comedy and a testament to the enduring appeal of James Stewart, an actor who always managed to bring a touch of ordinary humanity to even the most extraordinary of circumstances.